Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this your daily go-getterism number 872 for February 21st, 2017. First of all, I want to give a big birthday shout out to my dad, Brother Mac, Milton McIntyre, turning 80 years old today. Big 8-0, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Because of my dad, I was able to become a man. I was able to grow into a man. And that's a hell of a blessing because, you know, so many young black men out here don't have a father, a biological father that was there from Alpha to Omega, you know, beginning to end, inside and out. And it has always been there for me whenever I needed advice or anything like that. You know, a lot of young black men have never had that. And I had that. And I had that times two, you know, rest in peace to my stepdad too. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. All right, so, you know, so I want to give a shout out to my dad, yeah, already. Big Brother Mac of the Legacy of a Nation show, as a matter of fact. All right, so tonight I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all about the internet makes me sick. And the internet does make some people sick. Some people get online and they take their online experience very, very seriously. And it can really get to some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, on a personal level and a personal psychological level, it can really get to some people. And, you know, when your mind starts getting messed up, when you are really, really going through some mental and emotional things, it can start to make you physically ill. The problem with the internet is that you can't unsee the things that you've seen. You can't unhear the things that you can't unhear the things that you've heard. And that applies in any situation in the world. But the internet is a little bit different because the internet is so uncensored, unfiltered. You can see things that you wouldn't see in normal everyday life. Like you want to see somebody being killed, you can see that. People's social media experience is off the chain. You know, you have so many memes that are out here that are photoshopping people, putting people's bodies to look like something that they're not, whether it's done for fun or whether it's done for in order to spark a discussion or an argument or a debate or whatever. There's so many camera tricks that can be employed that you don't really know what you're getting when you're dealing with the internet, and you have to really be careful. And so many of us aren't really careful when it comes to the internet. So even if you're not talking about social media, you can be talking about an internet experience where you may, for example, last year, 2016, how many people did we see get murdered on Facebook Live and things like that? Like, that's crazy. We wouldn't see that on TV. We wouldn't see that on the streets. Most of us wouldn't. But here it is, right there on your portable device, whether it's your phone or an iPad or a tablet or laptop or computer, whatever. You know, you get to see the graphic nature of human beings, and it's not really a good look. You know, if you're not the type of person that can handle seeing those tragedies, that can handle seeing the destruction of human flesh and things like that, it can really, really make you feel like the world is a colder place than it may already be. And it can give people feelings of hopelessness, and that's not a good look. Other things can make you physically sick when it comes to the internet. Let's say you're a hypochondriac. I just read on the internet about this yesterday. If you're a hypochondriac, and you know, a hypochondriac is a person that always thinks that they're sick. So they are really overly concerned about their health, and they always think that doom is around the corner. They think that they're dying all the time. They either think that they have a terminally ill disease, or no, I guess I should say they either think they have a terminal illness, or they think that they have done something that is going to eventually kill them. But normally they think that they're sick. And the thing about being sick and having access to health information is that you may experience some type of condition, a pain, a rash, a mark, a blemish, whatever. And you go look it up. And one of the things that it lists under there is get it checked out because it could be cancer. And you see the big C word, it's like, oh my God, I got it. Especially if there are other people around you, close to you, who have been afflicted with these diseases, with these conditions and things, and you figure that I must just be next in line to have the hammer slammed down on me. And it's not like that at all. Each experience, each person has their own experience that they have to live out in their lives. So just because people around you are all falling like dominoes, unless you're like a gang member or something like that, it's not necessarily going to happen to you. More than likely, by default, it's not going to happen to you. But do we listen to the voice of reason like that? No. No, we don't listen to that. You know, our first line of defense is to look up what's going on with us, what might be happening with us, and once we get confirmation from the internet that we're all messed up, then the whole thing just runs amok and we get all crazy. So if you were a hypochondriac before, then you were full-fledged afraid that you're going to die today type of person. That's serious stuff. And it can be dangerous. It really can. It can be dangerous. You know, you could do your nervous system in. People get all kinds of stomach pains, and you know, mess up their intestines, and it can make you physically sick to the point where it can suppress your immune system and make it really hard for you to fight off colds and flu and just all kinds of stuff. And you're taking pills, you're taking antibiotics and stuff like that, and it's not working because your head ain't right. And when your head ain't right, your body can't be right no matter what. People think that you can, but you'll never see what your full potential is until you reduce your stress level. The absence of good feelings, like if you're the type of person that is going through a depression, it makes it harder for you to build muscle because you lack testosterone. Sorry about that, y'all. You know what I mean? My little animal in here was about to mess up the tripod. Things you have to go through in order to bring quality informational videos these days. It's just crazy. So anyway, yeah. So, you know, you can mess up your immune system to the point where you start to mimic these diseases, these conditions. It's almost like monkey see, monkey do. That's how your brain works. Once your brain decides that you want to be sick, it'll deliver. It'll definitely deliver for you. And it can really mess you up. You know, people have gotten seriously ill behind these things when they weren't. They weren't sick, and now they are sick because they've almost made themselves sick. And it's, like I said, it's just not a good look, you know. So you have to do daily things to try to protect yourself, to try to make sure that you don't make yourself into a sickly person, make yourself into a hurt person, make yourself into a pained person. You know what I mean? It all starts in the mind. You get your mind right, your body will be better. Like the Mind Right, Body Better fitness program. Shameless plug. What you talking about? This is our shit. So, good things happen to those who wait. Let me do this a little bit more. Like, you know, like I said, you do have to protect yourself at all times. And protecting your mental state and your emotional state is something that we all have to practice on a regular basis. It's not something that happens overnight, just like for all of us. But it's something that if you work on consistently, keep working, then you'll reap the benefits of it. And you'll learn how to fight off anxiety and stress and depression and stuff like that. And you want to get good at that. If there's any sport in life that you want to get good at, it's that one. Because that one can keep you down, it can keep you sick. And all of this stuff is internet related. You know, remember, you thought that you were sick, you went and Googled a rash on your hand, you know, by by the index finger, and they said, "Oh, cancer! No, you done messed around and got fingernail cancer." The things that we tell ourselves, we become. So if we tell ourselves constantly that we're sick, we will become sick. The same way, though, works in reverse. We keep telling ourselves that we're doing well and that we're okay, we'll become that also. Got to put the work in. Put the work in. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, the internet can make you sick, but it'll only make you as sick as what you allow it to. You have to learn how to control your mind. And part of that is learning how to control what you put yourself in positions to look at, to see, and the things that you put yourself in a position to hear. Because once it's in there, it'll start working. It's like once you pour water on the floor, you can't get it back in that pitcher. Just can't. Don't even think about a nasty way you can do that. It ain't gonna work. Don't do it. Tomorrow night, the Urban Therapy with Sun show. Tomorrow night, February 22nd, 8:30 p.m. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun show. Tomorrow night we talking about tired of the struggle. You ever feel like that? Tired of the struggle. You're tired of all of this old craziness. You're tired of dealing with this with this administration out here, with the presidential administration. You're tired of the violence in your neighborhood. You're tired of your neighbors. You're tired of your man. You're tired of your woman. You're tired of struggling to get your kids right. You're tired of having to go back and forth, getting your children off suspension, in-house suspension, whatever. Tired of making low wages but working hard. Tired of always being overlooked for promotions and raises and stuff like that. Tired of having to deal with people that you really don't like that are promising to get you somewhere. Tired of being lied to. Tired of being jerked. Just tired of struggle, man. Tired of being amongst a race of people that don't want to advance or aren't being given enough opportunities. Tired of the struggle. Tired of paying a car note on a car that gives you automotive problems, mechanical problems. Tired of all of these bills that you have, and they just seem to be increasing more and more and more. You're just tired of the struggle, man. You're tired of the struggle. What they go on do? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow night, February 22nd, 2017, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zone because it's 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, and 5:30 on the West Coast. So let's get it popping. Call-in number is 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace. I'll let y'all, you know what I mean? Don't let the internet make you sick. This is an internet video, but this is good stuff. Don't front on that.